Hey guys, what's up? This is Charlie with 513fit.com, 513fit boot camps, and Pilates fusion classes. I just wanted to post a short series on how to improve your warm-ups. I work out at a corporate gym once a week, teach out there, and I swear it's like everyone's warm-up is still stuck back in 1980 with a couple of toe touches, all right, and then they get on the treadmill, do whatever, and get through their workout. So we've got to improve that. You got to work on getting those shoulders back, getting that core tight, getting those glutes working because we're sitting all day, and let's face it, that warm-up from 1980 just isn't cutting it anymore. So first up, stretching. Greatest stretch in the world. I'll show you a couple variations of this. Come up tall, brace your core, shift your weight forward. So it's all about that back leg, the thigh, top of the thigh there, the hip. And then reach down, elbow towards your ankle. Again, I like to kind of stick my chest out, actively press. You want to deepen the stretch, straighten that back leg. And then finally, third position, shorten the stance and push back. You want to keep your back straight. You don't want to round. You want to keep this about the legs. If you need to, you can reach out. You can use a bench or a chair, something like that, just so you don't hurt yourself or feel like you have to round to make it happen. I'll show you the other side. So you can ramp it up by keeping your knee off the floor. Again, brace your core. Arms can come up, a little extra work there. So that's one. We're sinking the weight in that leg. Two, elbow towards your ankle. Stretch the inner thigh, the hip on that back leg there. That's two. And then three, shorten the stance, push back. If you're more flexible, you don't have to shorten the stance, but my calves are a little tight. And then back to position one. I usually do about 5 reps per side, running through positions 1, 2, and 3, and then changing. Next up, second greatest stretch in the world. If you've got a dowel rod, this is more for kind of activating the shoulders, anything else, go for it. If not, the next best thing is to either squeeze, make a fist, or extend your fingers really forcefully, which will cause your shoulders to work. Just kind of hanging out here with noodly arms, your upper body's going to shut off, which you don't want. So smoke them if you got them. Grab it, brace your core, tighten the legs. Hips drive backwards. This is 1. 2, we reach down. 3, chest up, butt down. 4, the arms drive up. 5, we stand up. By the way, make sure your arms fall on the inside of your knees. 1, so we're working our way down. 2, try not to collapse down as you do that. 3, chest up. 4, arms up. 5, stand up. I'll usually do about 5 to 10 reps of that. So again, only go as far as your knees will allow. Next up, shoulders. A little prehab series. We'll do 3 exercises. We're going to do a 3 movement pattern. A Y pattern for 5 to 10 reps. T for 5 to 10. And then W for 5 to 10. Ladies, I'd go with maybe 2 to 5 pounds. Guys, I wouldn't go much higher than 5 to 7. And if you're really just getting started, even just your body weight will be enough. So if you don't have any weights with you, just nice, slow, controlled reps will work. Drive the hips back, brace your middle. So what you don't want to do is this. And just like I talked about earlier, squeeze the handles, lift, lower with control. 5 to 10 reps. And if you need to, you can rest in between variations. Then come on down again, rotate out. 5 to 10 here. Nice controlled movement. And then lastly, elbows locked in close. Drive those hips back. Again, I like to hold that open position for just a little bit. And then control on the way in. All right, almost through the warm-up. Finally, the hips. TheraBands are your friend. You can either get these as a closed loop or just by a length of this stuff. Take the ends around the front. I'll tie this just right about the knees, not on the knee itself, just a little bit above there. And then, again, you don't want a tourniquet, but you definitely don't want it loose. You want something with some good resistance too, so make sure it's not like the grandma super flimsy band there. Take your feet wide, and then drive your hips back so you should feel your butt start to work right away. And then slowly swing in, swing out. If you need to, adjust it. Maybe take those feet a little wider. Again, I keep my back pretty straight, not rounding over. This is all about the glutes. You can pull those elbows and shoulders back. Keep your back working, upper back working. About 10 to 15 repetitions. And then next up, one leg at a time. Again, the hips drive back. Get the work in there first. Then, I like to keep the feet relatively flat, a little flat there. Little Elvis swing with the hip, and then in. 10 to 15 repetitions. Then change legs, 10 to 15 on the other side. And you've got yourself a legit and effective warm-up. All right, this is Charlie Levine again with 513fit.com, 513fit boot camps, and Pilates fusion classes.